drama. Golf Central, bringing the world of golf to your game.
Tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern.
Last really legitimate shot at a birdie, I would think, today. And you know Carl would like to get this one close.
He's in perfect position. Oh, and he's come off that to the right. He's not going to be happy with that. You can see his reaction. He knows he let an easy shot get away from him there. But it's the end of a long day. Players have been out there, Denny, for 5.5 hours plus.
All right, Tennyson at the 18th tee.
Brian with the driver standing on the far right side of the tee. It looks perfect right down the center of the fairway. Very disappointed he didn't make birdie on that last hole.
Back a moment ago, Olin Brown at the 17th.
Licking his chops, good yardage. Looks really good.
And it was. Now to 18. And Lucas Parsons.
Lucas has elected to hit. It's easy for me to say.
How long have you been out there?
I know. Is elected to hit a 3-wood. Fairway is fairly wide. There's a certain position you'd like to be at to get your ball on line at this flag for your second shot. And that's perfect.
Let's go back to the par 5 17th now, and the third of Kevin Sullivan, or Sutherland rather.
Oh, this looks good. Whoa.
Put the right turn signal on underneath the hole. Meanwhile, let's go back to Tim Herron, who was bunkered at the 18th.
I believe he's bunkered. We'll know after this. Yes. Great out.
Now let's go to Carl Polson, ready to play his 4th shot at 15.
Jerry, it looks like he's got a little pitching wedge out there in the putting style.
Just looking to take the bank to the hole. A little bit too much of that bank.
Quite a steep slope down there, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Let's move ahead to the 18th. And Eric Epperson trying to get to 18 under par and to within 4 of Carl Polson.
You can see that flag in the background is actually the 9th flag. It's a double green here at the Bear Lakes Golf Complex.
Well, that's the gopher view. Olin Brown's caddy trying to dial in and get a good read on this one. Either that or he's tired about being out there.
That's his brother, Jeremy. Jerry, tell us a little bit about their relationship. I know they've been a team for a while.
Well, I'll tell you, Jeremy does not let Olin hit a shot until he knows he is good and ready. But I think that plays a big part in consistency.
Who's the older brother, do you know?
I believe Olin is.
This looks like it's going to move a little to the right, if anything. Nicely done.
Let's move to 18 once again a moment ago. Ronnie Black, double at 9, 3 other bogeys to go with 5 birdies. He birdied 4 holes in a row earlier today and ends up knocking that one in. Let's go back to 17 and Kevin Sutherland for birdie.
This putt really shouldn't do that much. Firm and straight.
This to tie for the lead.
this stage of the game.
Frustrating 5. Meanwhile, let's go back to 18 and see if Tim Herron can pull off a Sandy for 69.
Yeah, great up and down there for Tim Herron. Well done.
Paulson for par now at 17.
This putt's going to move a little bit to the right. Doesn't really want to give the hole away. Be firm with it. Well, he was firm, but gave the hole away, Mark.
You know, at this stage of the game, Gary, I can almost feel him tiring out there. We've seen a couple of bad plays. And I have to feel like it's starting to wear thin on him.
Well, 2 shots, 500 yards, and then 4 more to get it in. Happens that way. A tie for the lead now. That was our final shot in regular coverage here. Of course, we'll be back for a final half-hour look on our scorecard report. Carl Paulson, Kevin Sutherland tied at 21 under. Russ Cochran, along with Olin Brown and David Peoples, all 2 shots back. 40 players right now at 11 under par. That would be the cut. We'll be back with a final half hour from West Palm Beach on the scorecard report. Couple of groups still left on the golf course. We'll bring them on home. Wrap things up in round number 5 of the 1995 PGA Tour qualifying tournament.
As you know, breast cancer is one of the biggest health issues facing women and their families today.
That's right, Donna. Early detection of breast cancer can save over 13,000 lives a year.
That's why Titleist and the Susan G. Komen Foundation are teaming up to encourage everyone to have regular checkups.
Titleist has even designed this logoed golf ball with the foundation's pink ribbon on it, just as a reminder.
The rest is up to you.
Hi everybody, I'm Jenny Schreiner, and round number 6 of the 1995 PGA Tour qualifying tournament will be an exciting one indeed. 2 different storylines, really. The low 40 players and ties advance to the 1996 PGA Tour. Meanwhile, there's medalist honors at stake as well. Carl Paulson, 22 under par for the tournament, will be looking for that top prize beginning today at 12:30 Eastern.
Travel to the world's greatest golf resorts, from oceanside settings to desert challenges. Discover the thrill of playing the traditional links of Scotland and the modern courses of Hawaii. Tee it up on the historic fairways of Pinehurst or relax inside one of the world's most elegant hotels.
I'm Max Andrews. Join me for the next Passages to Paradise.
Welcome back to West Palm Beach for the scorecard report, as always presented by Golf Magazine. Let's go back a moment ago to Lucas Parsons' second shot at the 18th.
Just to show you how different this hole is playing today than yesterday, Lucas Parsons hit a 3-wood almost through the fairway and had a flip wedge in. Today he's about 60 yards behind that, hitting in the neighborhood of a 5-iron.
Look back to the 18th tee. Magnificent clubhouse here at Bear Lakes.
Well, Olin's got the driver out, Jerry, and aiming down the right-hand side. Now that the wind has changed, a lot of the players were hitting 3-woods and 2-irons off this tee earlier on in the week, but now the wind a little more against most of the players hitting drivers. Kevin more of a left or right player. It's heading a little right.
Safely in the fairway. But 18 is a generous fairway.
Looks like about 80 yards from the left bunker to the right bunker. They can pretty much freewheel it here.
Fairly healthy wind mark left to right.
Only 3 bogeys all day long at 17, Gary, and Carl Paulson guilty of notching one of them.
Yes, the par 5s have not treated him kindly on the backside.
Wonder where that one's going, Gary.
I did not see that at all, but I think it's okay, actually. It may have just been a release of disgust.
Well, you just have to pull it all together and hang on. He is tied for the lead. Get a little rest tonight, because it's going to be a 6-hour round tomorrow. Time for us to send it on down to Orlando now. Get caught up on the world of golf with Brian Hammonds.
The following is a special presentation of the Golf Channel.
When a player comes to Q School, he better be ready to hit the books on 2 subjects, mathematics and psychology. The goal is playing privileges on the PGA Tour in 1996, and to attain it, you have to know the numbers. 100 players teed it up. 40 cards are up for grabs. Making sure you're not left out is where the psychology comes into play. One shot, one putt could mean the difference in making the grade. Are you better than the pressure, or does the pressure get the best of you? Everybody here has game. Today is the day we find out where it takes them.